The Panzer III was a medium tank designed by Daimler-Benz AG, serving in the German army during World War II. Initially, it was armed with a 37mm gun, but this proved ineffective against Allied tanks. In 1940, the tanks were upgraded with 50mm guns, and from 1942, they were equipped with 75mm guns. This changed their role to supporting infantry and protecting heavier tanks like the Panzer VI Tiger from enemy infantry. Although the Panzer III was intended to be the backbone of the German armoured forces, only 98 units were in service at the start of the war in 1939, limiting its impact. By the Western campaign, the number had increased to 349, but the lighter Panzer II still played the main role. During the September campaign in Poland, the Panzer III had thin armour, 15 to 30mm, making it vulnerable to Polish anti-tank weapons like the Bofors gun and anti-tank rifles. Lessons from this campaign led the Germans to reinforce the armour of their tanks. Before the invasion of the Soviet Union, the Panzer III was deployed in the larger numbers, with each armoured division typically fielding 84 of these tanks. Armed with 50mm short-barreled guns, they could engage Soviet light tanks, but they struggled against the more heavily armoured T-34 and KV series. In 1942, Panzer III tanks were rearmed with long-barreled guns, improving their combat effectiveness, but the turret was too small to accommodate long-barreled 75mm guns, which were needed to combat medium Allied tanks. As a result, the Panzer III was gradually replaced by Panzer IV and later Panzer V Panther tanks. By 1943, the Panzer III was being phased out from frontline service, and production ceased in August of that year. The remaining units were mainly used in occupation and support roles. The chassis was repurposed for special vehicles, and the turrets were used to fortify positions like the Atlantic Wall. Panzer III tanks were also used by other nations, including Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Slovakia, and Croatia. The Soviet Union captured some and converted them into Su-76 and SG-122A self-propelled guns. A small number of Panzer III tanks served post-war in the Norwegian and Czechoslovakian armies, while Finland used versions of the Stugi 3 tank destroyer until 1967.